Hey y'all, we're back on the farm today, and today I have a little surprise for you. Can you see in there? Can you see the baby chicks? So yesterday was day 21, which was the official start of hatch day. So we've talked about before when we put eggs in the incubator, we get them here from the farm, or sometimes we trade with a friend that has different chickens, or I've even bought eggs to hatch before, and we put them inside here. And it has a turner that turns them around, and they're in there for 21 days. And then about day 18, we take that turner out, and we can't touch it anymore. That's called lockdown. And so when lockdown happens, that means the babies could come at any time, and they'll start chirping and pipping, and we can hear them, and we start getting really excited. And then yesterday evening, we had one of these little black ones came out first. And then after that, all evening long and all through the night and even into this morning, we've had hatching. Right now we have 8 out, and there's a couple that are still trying. So what I have to do, because you can tell there's not a lot of room in there, we have babies who've been out since yesterday, and they're all dry and fluffy, and you can see them. They're in there running around like crazy. We have 2 in the back here, that I don't know if you can see them, that are really, really wet and just came out. And so the older ones are kind of stepping on them and, bothering them. Plus, there's not a lot of room for the ones who haven't hatched yet to get out. So what we have to do is we're going to open this in just a little bit really, really quickly. We have to do that fast. I have a little bucket that we're going to put the babies in, and then we'll take them out to the brooder, and we'll put this back on really fast. There's something called dry lock that can happen, and that's when the humidity in here drops so low that the eggs just kind of suck up, and then the babies can't get out. So we have to do it like super duper fast. So once we read our story, then you can help me do that, and we'll make it really fast. So the ones that are inside will have room and kind of peace and quiet to come out. See, there's one little one right here, and I'm not sure if you can see it. Right behind this really light one, there's one that just came out, and they're really bothering it. So we want to make sure that we get these older guys out. And, that's just part of being a chicken. They do that. Anything that's out of the ordinary, they kind of pick on it. And so we want to make sure we give the other ones a good chance. Now, once everybody kind of lays down here in just a minute, then we should be okay. They have to take a lot of naps, just like babies do. So let's read our story, and then we'll take these babies out to the brooder, and I'll show you how we take care of them once they get outside. Okay? So today's story is called Time for Bed, Little Chick. And this is by Benson. Do you have trouble going to bed sometimes? Sometimes we're doing really fun stuff, and we just don't want to go to bed. And Little Chick is having that kind of problem too. It's time for bed, called Mama Hen. Little Chick wanted to keep playing, you see. And especially this time of year when it's still light out. Chiquita and Chester brushed their beaks. But did Little Chick? Chiquita and Chester are his brother and sister. What do you think that means, they brushed their beak? Yeah, that's like us brushing our teeth, isn't it? Vroom, vroom! What are you doing? Said Mama Hen. My toothbrush is an airplane, said Little Chick. Well, then fly it right on around your beak, said Mama Hen. She's trying to get him to do what he needs to do, right? And be an airplane. Little Chick looked outside. Baby Owl was just waking up. Kitten was chasing Firefly. I wish I could stay up late, he said. It's no fun being a chicken. No fun at all. Have you ever heard that expression, up with the chickens? That means that chickens go to bed pretty early. They'll start roosting when it starts getting dark. So Owl and Kitty Cat are getting to play out, and he's jealous. Chiquita and Chester combed their feathers. What good chicks you are, chirped Mama Hen. But did Little Chick comb his feathers? What do you think? La, 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 he sang. I'm playing a song on my comb. Let's sing. So he's making his comb an instrument, isn't he? not wanting to do what he's supposed to be doing. Chiquita and Chester put on their pajamas, but little Chick waved his pajamas in the air. "I'm a bullfighter," he said. "Watch out for the bull." "Watch out for me," giggled Mama Hen, "or I'll scoop you up and plop you right into your bed." So he's making a blanket out of his pajamas, isn't he? Mama Hen read her 3 chicks a bedtime story. She kissed them all good night. 2 of the chicks fell asleep, but 1 did not. Can you guess which one? There's Chiquita and Chester. Little Chick is not sleeping, is he? I think he's like these guys. He's rowdy. Mama Hen went to bed. She heard someone chirping. "Mama, I'm thirsty," it said. Mama took little Chick a glass of water, and then she went back to bed. Did any of you ask for water? Little Chick's having a hard time, isn't he? Mama pulled her covers up, and she heard more chirping. "What is that this time?" she said. "I'm just not tired," said little Chick. "Please tell me one more story." "All right," said Mama. "Just one more." Have any of you ever done that? One more story. Once upon a time, there lived a sweet little baby Chick. He had soft, fluffy feathers. He looked a lot like you. The baby Chick loved to play, but he always went to bed on time. And do you know why? Because he knew that someday he would grow up to be a big, handsome rooster. Roosters do important work, don't they? They sure do. Roosters go to bed before the sun gets up, and they get up before the sunrise each day. They sing cock-a-doodle-doo to wake everyone up on the farm. Won't that be a fun job, little Chick? Asked Mama. So little Chick's gonna grow up to be a big rooster one day. Little Chick, Mama smiled. Good night, little Chick. Sleep tight. So, sometimes we don't want to get ready for bed, do we? And we need to brush our teeth and get our pajamas changed. Maybe some of you take a shower at night or whatever you need to do so that you can get all your sleep so that you can do your important things, whether it's going to school or going somewhere to do something or maybe even just helping out at home. You need to make sure you get lots of sleep. It helps your brain grow. So we are going to very quickly, hopefully, take these little guys out. So here with me, I have a bucket. So it's deep. It's not dirty. It's just rusty. So I have a bucket that I'm going to put them in, and this bucket is deep so that they can't hop out. And I have a little plate because I'm also going to try to get out the shells that they hatched out of. So that'll give the other ones some more room. Okay? So here we go. Are you ready? Okay, I'll try to let you see them, but remember, we got to go fast, right? So here we go. All right. Okay, babies. Here we go. See, they're very excited. We got one little black one. That's Moran. Got one little brownish one. That's Orpington. One little one with a stripe. That's Americana. You can see our little wet guy right here. Or girl, hopefully. Another Orpington. Another Moran. Cuties. Oh, this one's really pretty. Americana. Use black stripe. We'll look at them some more when we get outside. And another Orpington. Alright, so we're going to leave that little baby in. You see it now? It's so little. It's still very wet. Get out all the eggshells. As many as we can anyway. Real fast. We got one back there trying. So we're just going to put that back on. Make sure we get it exactly where it needs to go. It's a little bit tricky. So that baby can get dried out. And the others can come out. So I'll turn it so you can see the fresh baby. See it right there? See how wet it is? And it's so floppy. But it'll be okay. It'll get its little legs soon. You see him? Oh, so cute. Okay. So we got our bucket. Okay, guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ready to go out. Okay, are you ready to go out? Here we go. We're going to go outside. I'm going to let you see where we're going. There's some of everybody. Hey, everybody. They're all playing outside and in the woods, finding bugs. Okay. I'm going to put you back down here. We made it. Yay. So, you guys know we have the big brooder, the big green brooder. So when we have all the meat birds come, it's 50 or 60 at a time. And it's a really big space. And so they kind of work together and snuggle together and they'll stay warm. But when there's just this few, it's not a good idea to put them in a big space like that. So what we do here on our farm is I just have this dog crate that's here in my shed. So this is our feed shed. So I'm in here several times a day to check on them. We have a heat lamp. Now some people use heat lamps and some people don't. So that's your choice, you know. And we have their food and their water. And what we do is we put in the first water that they get, we put in an electrolyte mix. You can see it looks kind of cloudy. It kind of looks like lemonade, doesn't it? But for the first few days, they don't have to have any food or water. So for 3 full days. But that's why they can come in a box, which we'll talk about on our meat video. But what we do is we bring them in. Now I can show you how cute they are. Say hello, everybody. This is an Americana. So I take them gently, pick them up. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it right here, and then you'll just see me do it. So I gently take their little beak and put it in there. And she'll get her first little sip. And I'll do it one more time. And this is just so she knows where the water is. Because there are no older birds here, then we have to show them. So I kind of have to be their mom, you know. I have to show them what's going on. So if she were brooded and under a mom, of course her mom would show her all this. But so that's what I'm doing here. I'll let you see each one of them. This one's going to be a pretty Americana too. So Americanas lay blue and green eggs, and they're my favorite. And so you can see it looks like they have eye makeup on, and then they have stripes down their back. So that's how you know that's what they are. So we've got 2 Americanas so far. A little buff Orpington. I love Orpingtons. Buff is just a color. So buff is like a creamy color. And Orpington is the breed. So there they go. See, they get right under that heat lamp. I'm sure you can see them because it's not cold out today. We've got a Moran. Let's see if it's got furry feet. Maybe. But Morans have cute little yellow bellies. Say hello. We're dipping it. Putting it back in there. Okay, so we had 7 in all. We got 4 in there. So how many are in this bucket? 3. Very good. So we've got another little Moran. This one's a little more gray, isn't it? Let's see the fuzzy feet. Yes, this one has fuzzy feet. You see its little feathers? Now this one might grow the fuzzy feet. So here we have Moran hens and Moran roosters, and some of them carry the fuzzy feet gene and some don't. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Got another little Orpington. Cutie little brown. Yep, say hello. Give them their water. And sometimes they don't like it, you know, but it's okay. One more. Little Orpington, say hello, everybody. So, that's all 7. So now what we'll do is I'll just come out and check on them several times a day. And they will start eating, but normally not for a day or so. Remember, when they're inside that egg, they have the yolk, which is part of the part we like to eat, right? But that's kind of like their food. So it actually sucks into their belly. And sometimes when they hatch out, you can see that little sac still on their belly. And it's kind of cool. It just kind of disappears and sucks in. So they've eaten that, you know, they still have a good 2 days before they'll want food. So I don't worry too much if they don't eat or drink for the first couple of days. We're just trying to keep them warm, keep them safe. And give them a little bit of room to run around, which they definitely have out here. They can stay out here for a couple weeks if, you know, if that's what we choose to do. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we go ahead and put them out in the big brooder so they have a lot of room to run around. But, well, I hope you enjoyed the book. I hope you listen to your mom when it's time to go to bed, or whoever you live with. And I hope you learned a little bit about how we hatch the eggs and what we do with the chicks once they have hatched. There they go. See, now they're starting to run around. Oh yeah. I'll put you in here so you can see it a little better. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye.